going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Black Apino the Apple Guy. Today I'm going to be talking about my GoPro Hero 9. It's been about a year since I've owned this. I actually bought this around October the 2nd of 2020. And there's some things I love about it and some things that I don't like about it. So let's get into the review of this right now. So again, like I said, I bought this at Best Buy. Actually, when it was on sale, I believe when it first came out for around, I believe it was $349 is what I bought it for. And the good thing about the GoPro Heroes, or at least as far as the GoPros are concerned, is that pretty much all accessories, whether it's an accessory for this, which is actually from my GoPro Hero 7, or this from my Hero 7, or pretty much most of the mounts that I've had for my 7, which is my previous GoPro, still work with this. The only downside that I really didn't like about this was the fact that the battery, unfortunately, is not the same as the 7, which obviously with this kind of a GoPro, that would make sense, but at the time, I didn't really think about it at the time. So this is the GoPro Hero 9 battery. So it's a little bit, if you've ever seen the 7 and the 9 is actually a little bit thicker than the 7. So meaning that why, so if you have a GoPro Hero 7 or an 8 and you're looking to buy the Hero 9 or even the 10, unfortunately your batteries that you have for your 7 and your 8 do not work on the 9. It's because the 9 is actually a much larger battery. I'm assuming that's because it's capable of shooting at 5K at 30 frames, and the 7 and the 8 do not. Aside from that, I actually bought a media mod for this because despite the fact that GoPros are great, the audio still to me just isn't as good straight out of the GoPro as opposed to actually using the media mod, which I've actually used on this, and I kind of prefer the audio on this, as well as also on the media mod. You also have what is known as a, I believe it's a 3.5mm plug-in that you can actually plug in an external mic and actually use that if you wanted to. So as you see right there, that is a 3.5mm plug-in. So the same Rode wireless mic that I'm using right now, the lavalier, I can actually plug into this and actually use it with this. Now, in terms of performance-wise, again, I pretty much shoot all my videos in about 4K, so the ability to actually shoot it at 5K and then kind of render it down to 4K and all that is actually pretty good. So what I'm going to do actually is we're going to switch from my Sony a6400 and I'm going to finish the rest of this vlog out on the Hero 9 so you can at least see the video quality on this, and we're going to switch to that now. So now you are hearing audio directly from the GoPro itself. I am not using the media mod itself. I am using the direct microphone from the GoPro itself. So audio wise, I don't really know what it sounds like since I don't usually use the GoPro in a vlogging style for any reason other than if I want to do something where I want to pop it up against my dashboard, I mean not against my dashboard, but in my mirror, and I want to do a quick vlog that way, then that's pretty much really the only vlog-ish that I will ever do with it. Other than that, I usually have it mounted to my car and I'm doing like some time lapses or I'm doing time warp, and that's pretty much as far as it goes. Other than that, this is what you would get straight out of the box with a GoPro if you're using the internal mics and not using the media mods. Now, the media mods only work on the GoPro Heroes or the 8s, the 9s, the 10. So depending on which GoPro that you get, I would recommend getting the media mod as it works much better in terms of audio quality. But as you can hear right now, this is the audio quality that you're going to get directly out of the GoPro itself. So what we're going to do now is we're going to swap from the internal mic of the GoPro. We're going to use the media mod with the Hero 9, and now you can see the difference between the audio with internal versus the media mod itself. So this is the audio now with the Hero 9 connected to my media mod, and I have the internal mics shut off. So a quick note on that. When you attach a media mod to whether it's your GoPro Hero 8 or your 9 or your 10, you want to make sure that the media mod and the mics are set to either the front or the rear facing of the mic and not have it just set on the internal mics, because what will happen is that when you try to hit record, all it's going to record is video and no audio. Now you're going to go through post-edit and kind of add commentary to your videos as you're showing the videos, and if you've never done video editing before, that can be a pain. So as the reason why you want to hit facing front or rear for the mic, I'll tell you that in a second here. So if you're doing any type of vlogging where you have it like this, where it's a talking head, then you want to set the medium mod mic to the front. That way it's getting all of the audio and not any of the audio in the back. Now, say you're doing some sort of a scene vlog, like a traveling vlog, or you're doing a commentary and you're pointing out various points of interest, then you want to make sure that the medium mod mic is set to the rear. That way the rear is getting all the audio and not the front. That way it doesn't sound like you're a distant voice in the background. That way when you're doing it, you don't have to worry about kind of going into post edit and kind of having to redo it all over again, which again, if you've never done video editing, it can be a pain in the rear. But aside from that, with a little bit of editing, which I'll probably do with the media mod, a little bit of tweaking to the audio, you'll get really good sound out of it. And again, it depends on what you're looking for when it comes to GoPros. Usually most people ask me if they were looking to buy their first GoPro, would they recommend the 9 or the 10? I would just tell them to get the 8, although there's not much difference between the 9 and the 10, at least in my opinion. Mostly you're looking at the fact that it has a front-facing camera and being able to shoot at higher resolutions. But again, with post-COVID and all that going on, buying a laptop or even a desktop with a discrete graphics card in it that's capable of doing rendering in 5K, it is really kind of, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's very expensive to do that. So if you're gonna be shooting at 4K and 1080, it's just easier just to buy the Hero 8, and then once things start to slow down and kind of return back to normal, if you're building your own PC or if you're looking to buy a new PC and you want to do this, then you start looking at computers with much better graphics performance. That way you can do your video editing and you can render those much quicker than you can with something with an integrated graphics card, because you want to have a bare minimum of at least 16 gigs of RAM and a really good dedicated GPU, not integrated, but a discrete graphics card, because it does make the world of difference being able to actually film something at a higher resolution and then rendering it down to something lower so that other people can kind of watch it and you can get that same cinematic footage with it. Again, that's why I shoot all my videos at 4K and then I render them down to 1080, because you still get that awesome smooth 4K footage but in 1080. So that's everything that I got for this video. Again, if you want to take a look at my previous GoPro playlist on all the other GoPros that I have actually reviewed, I'll leave a link down in the description below. And if you want to see me do a video on some GoPro accessories that I use, again, just leave a comment down below and I will make a video on that, on the stuff that I personally use myself for my GoPro. And then some good after mentions if you're looking for something a little bit more than this, or something different than what I normally do or what I use for accessories. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, that way you don't miss content when I drop it. And my name is Black the Apple Guy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy holidays, stay safe.